Welcome back, North Dakota adventurers, explorers, and geographers. Today, we are looking at North Dakota places of interest. From the flat lowlands of the Red River Valley, to the rolling plains of the Drift Prairie, to the rugged land of the Missouri Plateau, a wide variety of beauty and charm is available for everyone who lives or travels in the great state of North Dakota. Our first stop is at the geographical center of North America in Rugby, North Dakota. In Rugby, a cairn, a mound of stones used as a landmark, reminds people that the center of North America is located nearby. Theodore Roosevelt National Park. The only national park in the state is found in the rugged Badlands of western North Dakota. It is also the only national park that is named after a person. Theodore Roosevelt National Park, with over 70,000 acres, is divided into three parts: the South Unit, the Elkhorn Ranch, and the North Unit. This park is named after the 26th President of the United States, who ranched in this area in the 1880s. And if you wanted to explore this park more, you could actually use the Google Street View and you could virtually drive through the park so you can see what Teddy Roosevelt National Park is like. Theodore Roosevelt National Park lies in the western North Dakota, where the Great Plains meets the rugged Badlands. It's a habitat for bison and elk, and it stretches all of this ridge line all the way up here toward Watford City and all the way down here past Medora. The park is known for the South Unit's colorful painted canyon and the Maltese Cross Cabin, where President Roosevelt once lived. The scenic loop drive winds past several overlooks and trails. These would just be some of the images that you could see if you visited Theodore Roosevelt National Park. From the national park, we are going to zoom in to the town of Medora. Medora, the south unit of Theodore Roosevelt National Park, is the most visited of the three units. Its entrance is in the historic town of Medora. This town was founded by a French nobleman, the Marquis de Moraes. In 1883, he named the town in honor of his wife, Medora. This old-time cattle town was rebuilt in the 1960s by Harold Schaefer, a North Dakota businessman. It is now one of North Dakota's top tourist destinations, with historic sites, museums, shops, and a variety of entertainment. One of those places of interest in Medora is the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame. The North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame is a cowboy hall of fame. Established in 1995, the Hall of Fame endeavors to preserve and uphold the historic and modern Western lifestyle throughout the state as it pertains to Native Americans, rodeo, and ranching. And these would be some of the exhibits that you could see if you visited the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame. Staying in Medora, once again, we will now visit the Medora Musical. The Medora Musical is a musical revue that is produced each summer at the open-air Burning Hills Amphitheater. And again, if you wanted, you can use these arrows and you can virtually walk around the Burning Hills Amphitheater in order to visit more of this historic landmark, this unique tourist attraction. These would be other sites you would expect to see when visiting the Medora Musical. Leaving Medora and heading all the way to the border between North Dakota and Canada, we arrive at the International Peace Garden. The International Peace Garden is a 3.65 square mile park located adjacent to the National Peace Garden border crossing along the Canada-United States border between the province of Manitoba and the state of North Dakota. And these are some of the images that you would see if you visited the International Peace Garden. Zooming out to see the vastness and how large the Peace Garden is and the area around it. The International Peace Garden was established in 1932 to symbolize peace and friendship between the United States and Canada. And its purpose now is to promote world peace. It covers over 2,000 acres and is partly in the Turtle Mountains of North Dakota and partly in the province of Manitoba. Thousands of flowers decorate the displays and walkways. Monuments to peace are located throughout the garden. Every year, over 150,000 people visit the International Peace Garden. Leaving the Peace Garden, we visit one of North Dakota's state parks. North Dakota has 14 state parks where people can camp, fish, hike, or simply enjoy outdoor recreational activities. Some of the largest parks include Lake Sakakawea State Park near the Garrison Dam, Fort Abraham Lincoln State Park near Mandan, Fort Ransom State Park near the town of Fort Ransom, Cross Ranch State Park near Center, Icelandic State Park near Cavalier, and Turtle River State Park near Grand Forks. Next up, the Enchanted Highway. Scattered around North Dakota are many other tourist attractions and unusual points of interest, including items in the category of World's Largest. The Enchanted Highway is a 32-mile stretch of highway between Gladstone and Regent, which has the world's largest metal sculptures. Artist Gary Greff created giant metal figures, including people, geese, deer, pheasants, and many other enormous works of art. Again, adventurers and explorers and geographers, if you want, you can use these arrows and you could virtually tour the entire Enchanted Highway. These would be some of the sculptures that you might see along your tour of the Enchanted Highway. Leaving the Enchanted Highway, we head from the world's largest metal sculptures to the world's largest buffalo. Stands at the edge of Jamestown facing the city. It was built out of concrete and weighs 60 tons. From the world's largest buffalo, we head down I-94 to Salem, Sioux. The world's largest Holstein cow stands on a hill overlooking the town of New Salem. It can be seen from 5 miles away. The cow named Salem Sioux is made of fiberglass. From Salem, Sioux, we head to Tommy the Turtle. 2 towns near the Turtle Mountains both claim to have the world's largest turtle. In Botno, Tommy the Turtle, a 32-foot tall turtle on a 34-foot long snowmobile, is made of fiberglass. Wheel turtle, another giant turtle, wheel turtle, the world's largest turtle, is in Dunseith, 12 miles from the International Peace Garden. This unusual art form was constructed from 2,000 steel wheel rims. It stands 2 stories tall and its head can move. Wally the Walleye, a sculpture in Garrison, North Dakota. Sandy is the world's largest sandhill crane in Steier, North Dakota. Next, at Davidson Park in Williston, is the wheat sculpture in Williston, North Dakota. And finally, we head to the southeast corner of North Dakota for the world's largest catfish. Whopper is a 40-foot long fiberglass catfish located in Wahpeton, North Dakota. North Dakota is filled with many curious and different landmarks and places of interest, many of which you can visit virtually, but are much more exciting in scale when you see them in real life. Get out there, explore North Dakota, and adventure.